Hi guys, I'm Jacob and this is Keep the Beat. We are so excited to focus the spotlight onto Australia's up-and-coming music artists. Today we're joined by Gold Coast musician Matthew Thompson. Welcome to Keep the Beat.
Thank you, it's great to be here.
Good to have you. When did you first decide to become a musician, Matthew?
Yeah, so something I developed over time. I started playing the piano and the trombone and singing at a very young age, and specifically choirs. I eventually just kind of built my way up into mixing the piano and the singing together, kind of ditched the trombone and, you know, developed that over time.
Wonderful, yeah, because you do seem like a very multi-talented person. You sing, you play piano, trombone, songwriting. Did you have any particular musical inspirations when you were growing up?
Yeah, I had a few big ones. So the major one was Kurt Elling. Not very well known, amazing vocalese artist, voice of an angel in my opinion. Next up, Michael Franks, awesome, does really cool smooth jazz. But then I've had like Australian artists that have really inspired me, and you know, just other artists, and listen to all other genres of music as well.
Wonderful.
Yeah.
So before you said that you were part of a band in high school, how's that shaped you into the artist that you are today? Yeah,
so I've worked as a team, which I think is the biggest thing with a band, and especially when you're in high school, because it's a bit of fun, you know, you don't really take it that serious, but you know, we buckled down. We did it for a major performance where I just did 4 songs, a few covers, a few originals, and it was a really great experience. Had a really great time with it, met some really good friends along the way.
Wonderful, so really taught you how to mesh with a group and work together.
Yeah, it definitely taught you that. I mean, a lot of musicians, especially classical musicians, no offense, naturally kind of are soloists, you know. They focus on their own skills. But when you work as a band, I mean, everyone has their own place. It has to work like gears.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
Very true. You're only 18. Have you done any big performances so far?
Yeah, I've done 2 major ones that I consider big. I've done other small ones, but I worked at the Night Quarter, which was amazing. I just did a little bit in the bar section there, people coming and going. It was a great experience. Then the next one was at Movie World. So I did the Main Street there for I guess you call it a festival they had on called the Barbecue and Brews. It's kind of like country style, so they had people in the middle eating as much as they could kind of thing, and vomiting everywhere. It was kind of disgusting at the same time, awesome, because I got to perform in front of so many people.
Right.
Yeah. And
do you prefer those bigger crowds, or do you prefer a more intimate, quiet setting?
Yeah, it just depends on what you're playing, who you're playing with. So if I'm playing with a band, I want a big crowd so everyone can hear me, I can move around, interact with them. Whereas if you're solo, like, it's nothing better than just having a few handful of people, even with family and friends, because you can get a lot more across. Yeah.
So we're going to be lucky enough later to hear an original song that you have written. Could you please tell us a bit about the process of writing that, and was it drawn from any particular experience of yours? No,
I wouldn't say any particular experience, but it's something that I developed with my high school teacher, my high school English teacher, who was also the director of my musical, Mr. Bradley Chapman, and he kind of helped me write the lyrics. We both kind of did that together, and I wrote the music behind it. And the song's called Be The End, and I mean, I think he had a lot of emotions in him at the time when we wrote it together. But it was a song we did for the Triple J, the school kids competition. I've totally forgotten what it's called. And it was a really great experience because I got to work with someone else in creating a song. And I really enjoy the song, and I'm happy I've created it.
He sounds like he's been a very pivotal part of your musical education and shaping you into who you are today.
Definitely for the grade 12 kind of journey. Yeah, he was great.
Yeah, wonderful. Well, look, thank you for coming on. We really appreciate it, and we love what you're doing, so keep it up.
Awesome.
And for everyone watching at home, we later have a song coming up from none other than Matthew himself. So stay tuned in, and we'll see you soon. Now we have our live music guru joining us in the studio, Hannah Norton. How are you, Hannah?
I'm good, thanks, Jacob. Thank you so much for having me here today. So coming up soon in Brisbane, playing at the Tivoli, we've got Dylan Francis on May the 5th. The Fundamentals will be playing on the 2nd of June, and All Day will be performing his new album Speeding on the 29th.
Beautiful. I love the Tivoli. I saw the Cat Empire there a few years ago, and I have to say the aioli and chips were amazing.
They're pretty good aioli, aren't they? So the Woolly Mammoth will be hosting the Griswolds, also on May the 5th, so we're going to have to flip a coin between them and Dylan. Who do you reckon you'll go for?
I'm probably going to have to say the Griswolds on that one.
Fair choice.
How about yourself?
It's going to have to be Dylan for me, for sure. Now, Port Royal will be performing on the 13th of May, and at the Triffid, Dee Dumbo will be gracing us with his groovy musical presence, so you can catch him on the 10th and the 11th of June. And now the main event, drum roll please. We are over the moon to announce that Splendour in the Grass 2017 is on the 21st, 22nd and 23rd of July at the North Byron Bay Parklands. The dazzling lineup includes the XX, Haim, Vance Joy and George Ezra on the first day. Rag and Bone Man, Dope Lemon and Slumberjack performing on the second day, while Schoolboy Q, Peking Duck, Amy Shark and the Lemon Twigs will be performing on the final day. Not to mention a few huge headliners sprinkled in between. There's Queens of the Stone Age, Two Door Cinema Club and Royal Blood, just to name a few.
Wonderful. And have you ever been to Splendour in the Grass?
I actually haven't, Jacob. Have you been there yet?
No, not yet, but it's definitely on the list.
Yeah.
Awesome. Well, thank you, Hannah, for coming in. Though the general sale tickets sold out within hours, luckily just this week the official resale started. So head to Splendour in the Grass website or www.moshtix.com if you want to buy tickets or just catch up on the latest musical event info in your area. Now we will hear from the very talented Matthew Thompson performing his original song Be the End. I'm Jacob Phelan. See you next time on Keep the Beat.
Why does the rain fall on my windowsill and chill like the wind that's blowing? I still know better, even now I feel my heart slowing. Why do the clouds still roll across the sky and shy away from tomorrow? I still know better under a blanket of sorrow. Please just go. I wanna be alone till I can feel like living again. If I can feel excited or the slightest bit delighted, then maybe this won't be the end. And why do I still feel like I need you? And true, it was for me to choose. You and I will never be better, and I was always destined to lose. And please just go. I wanna be alone till I can feel like living again. If I can feel excited or the slightest bit delighted, then maybe this won't be the end. Just go. I wanna be alone till I can feel like living again. If I can feel excited or the slightest bit delighted, then maybe this won't be the end. Then maybe this won't be the end. And maybe this won't be the end. And maybe this won't be the end.
I know where we can go. I know where we can go. And it's all